Hi everyone! Hello, how are you? Happy New Year! Happy New Year! It is no longer 2020 and it is now the year 2021. So we are entering a whole new year. That's so exciting! Yay! And I thought to jump off the year, we could read a book together. Woohoo! Woohoo! That's so exciting. I'm so excited to have a whole new year with you guys. Are you excited? I hope so. Okay, good. So today I have this book here. Now if you look closely, you don't really see any photos on the book, but you do see a pair of shoes. So that's kind of cool. But what's the name of this book? I don't really see words on the book, so and there's no words on the back. Where else do you think there could be words? Where else do you think there could be words? What? There's words right here? Oh my goodness. You are right. There is words right there. Let me check. It says, Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Oh my goodness. That doesn't sound like this guy's having a very good day. But if we couldn't find words on this part to tell us what the book was called, where else can we look to find out what the name of the book is? And most books have the name here. So a lot of books have the name right on the front. A lot of books have the name on the side, right? So we found it on the side. And a lot of books have the name on the first page. Oh, well, maybe not the first page, but you open, it's either on the first or the second page. They usually have the name if you open the book. So, it says Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. And if you look, there's Alexander, and he does not look very happy. He does not look very happy. So I wonder what happens on this terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Let's find out. Let's find out. Uh-oh. He looks super grumpy. Let's find out what's happening. I went to bed, or I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair. And when I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on my skateboard by mistake, and I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running, and I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Oh my goodness. That does not sound nice. Let's see what happens next. At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car kit in his breakfast cereal box. And Nick found a junior undercover agent code ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal. No fair. That doesn't seem very fair. His brothers got these cool toys in their cereal, and in his cereal he didn't get anything. He said, I think I'll move to Australia. Uh-oh. He's thinking of moving far away. I guess he lives far away from Australia. In the carpool, Mrs. Gibson let Becky have a seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window too. Okay. I said I was being scrunched. I said I was being smushed. I said if I don't get a seat by the window, I am going to be car sick. No one even answered. They weren't listening. Look, there he is. He looks so grumpy, all squished in the middle there. Oh, man. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Oh, boy. His day just keeps getting worse and worse. At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of a sailboat better than my picture of an invisible castle. She didn't like his invisible castle very much. Oh, man. At singing time, she said I sang too loud. At counting time, she said I left out the number 16. Who needs 16 anyways, he thought. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. I hope his day gets better. I could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. Oh man, that hurts his feelings. He said that Philip Parker was his best friend, and that Albert Moyo was his next best friend, and that I was only his third best friend. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad when somebody says something like that to you. I hope you sit on a tack, I said to Paul. Tacks are very pointy, and that would hurt him. I hope the next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone, the ice cream part falls off the cone part and lands in Australia. Australia is a very faraway country. Seems like he really likes Australia. Me too, I like Australia. It's very hot. It's hot in Australia. Okay, there were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunch bag, and Albert got a Hershey bar with almonds, and Paul's mother gave him a piece of jelly roll that had little coconut sprinkles on the top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in dessert? That's so sad. It sounds like his mother forgot to give him dessert. Oh, man. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Oh, man. All of his friends got dessert, and he didn't get any dessert. That is so sad. That's what it was. Because after school, my mom took us all to the dentist. And Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Not in my brother's, just in my mouth. Come back next week and I'll fix it, said Dr. Fields. Next week, I said, I'm going to Australia. He really likes Australia. Oh my goodness. Look at how upset he looks. Oh man. It's a really bad day. On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot. And while we were waiting for my mom to go get the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy. And then I started crying. Because of the mud. Nick said I was a crybaby. Oh, that's not very nice. Look, he's crying. And that's okay. It's okay to cry. It doesn't make you a baby. Everybody cries when they're upset. That is not very nice to call somebody a crybaby. And while I was punching Nick for saying crybaby, my mom came back with the car and scolded me for being muddy and fighting. Mom was not happy that he was muddy or that he hit his brother. Because hitting is never okay. Even if somebody is being mean to you, it's not okay to hit. Instead of hitting, what are things that we could do? If we are upset or somebody is not being very nice to us, what is something we can do instead of using our hands or our body? Could we use our words? I think we could use our words. We could say, I don't like that, please stop. Or you could say, I don't like that, I'm going to leave. And you can walk away. You do not need to talk to that person anymore. Those are things that we can do instead of using our bodies. I am having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. I told everyone, and no one even answered. Oh my goodness. I feel really bad for him. I just want to give him a big hug, because maybe that would make him feel better. I wonder where they are. Where does it look like they are? What does it look like he's doing? It looks like he is trying on some new shoes. It looks like they're in a shoe store because I see all the boxes in the background, the shoe boxes, and I see them taking shoes out of boxes and putting them on their feet. Looks like they're looking for new shoes. So then we went to the shoe store. I was right. To buy some sneakers. Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes. But then the shoeman said, we're sold out of that one. Oh my goodness. They made me buy plain old white ones. But they can't make me wear them. I'm not gonna wear them. But you gotta wear shoes. You gotta wear shoes on your feet. But he says, no, I will not. When we picked up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copying machine. But I forgot. He forgot not to play with the copying machine. He also said to watch out for the books on his desk. And I was careful as I could be, except for my elbow. He also said, don't fool around with his phone. But I think I called Australia. Oh my goodness. My dad said, please don't pick him up anymore. You made too big of a mess in my office. Look at how big of a mess his office is. There are papers going everywhere. There's his ink all over the desk. Look, his pencils are everywhere. And his tables are knocked over and there's dirt on the floor. Oh my goodness. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. There were lima beans for dinner, and I hate lima beans. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My bath was too hot, and I got soap in my eye. My marble went down the drain, and I had to wear my railroad train pajama pants, and I hate my railroad train pajamas. He does not like the PJs he had to wear. Look, remember he said his bath was too hot? And he does not like these PJs, but he had to wear them because there were no other PJs. Oh, man. When I went to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep, and the Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out, and I bit my tongue. Ouch, that hurts. The cat wants to sleep with Anthony, not with me. That makes him sad. It has been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My mom says some days are like that. Some days are like that. Some days are like that, even in Australia. Oh, well, thank you for reading that book with me. That was the end of the book. Man, it sounded like he had a really, really bad day. Does everybody have bad days? Everybody can have a bad day. Does that mean it's going to be bad forever? Nuh-uh. Nope. Bad days happen sometimes, but good days happen more. So, what can we do if we're having a bad day? Or if we are sad or bad things happen, what can we do to make us feel better? Something I do is I take really deep breaths. It makes me feel a lot better. Can you take deep breaths with me? Here, do what I do. I'm going to breathe in my nose, and I'm going to breathe out my mouth. I'm going to breathe in my nose and breathe out my mouth. And I do that as many times as I need to feel better. It usually takes me 5 big breaths, but it can take you more if you need it. So that is something that you can do to make you feel better. But there are many different things. So maybe I will take a look and do a video on things that we can do to make you feel better when we're having a bad day or if we're just feeling really sad and upset and we don't know what to do. But remember until then to take deep breaths. Okay, well thank you so much everybody for reading a book with me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.